Hi everyone. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes for other people to join in and then we'll get started.
Yeah, sure.
Hi, so we would get started. Is that all right?
Yeah, please.
Sure. So, good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to all of you. We are delighted to have you all join us for this exciting webinar on A to Z of starting of preschool. Starting a preschool is not just about setting up classrooms and choosing a curriculum, it's about laying the foundation for the next generation of learners. Whether you are aspiring entrepreneur with a passion for early childhood education or a seasoned educator looking to expand your horizon, this webinar is designed to guide you through every step of the process. I would now like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed speaker and would take a moment to introduce him briefly. Our Business Development Manager, Mr. Siddharth Mehrotra, who had a decade-long experience in business growth and franchisee setup within the education sector. He has worked with renowned companies like Tata Class Edge, EuroKids International, Taylor and Francis Books India Private Limited for their business and revenue growth in the eastern region of India. Siddharth is a dynamic and result-driven professional with extensive experience in managing business development in B2B within the preschool education sector. With a proven track record of success in establishing 45 plus preschools across India, driving business growth through strategic franchise, acquisition, and expansion. Committed to delivering his excellence, Siddharth combines industry knowledge, strategic thinking, and customer centric approach to deliver outstanding results in this highly competitive market. And when he's not working, he likes to spend his time with his family, trying out new delicacies all around the city. Thank you, Siddharth, so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Richa, for that lovely introduction.
Sure. I'll just admit a couple of people who are in the waiting room. Sure.
Yeah.
Now, before we begin, I would like to extend a few housekeeping notes. Please ensure your microphones are muted during the presentation to minimize background noise. Feel free to use the chat function to ask questions or share comments if you have. This webinar is being recorded and will be available for later viewing. We will be sharing the link with all the registered participants. So let's get straight into it, Siddharth. So firstly, Siddharth, we would like to discuss, since you have so much of experience in the preschool industry, we would first like to ask, what are the essential steps that you believe is involved in setting up a successful preschool?
Yeah. See, setting up a successful preschool involves several key steps. So, right from understanding the local demand for preschool education, including competition analysis and identifying target demographics. So, apart from that, choosing a location that is accessible, which is safe and conducive to early childhood learning, implementing a curriculum that meets international standards, such as our Teeny Beams curriculum that follows the British Early Years Foundation Stage framework, and which also integrates phonics, jolly phonics, and directed handwriting methods as well. Hiring qualified teachers and providing them with continuous professional development through our comprehensive training programs, using targeted marketing strategies to attract students and building a strong reputation in the community. Also, are some of the key steps which are involved. Apart from that, leveraging our tech-enabled management tools for efficient operations, including our CRM system and marketing automation tools are also there. So Teeny Beans offers an end-to-end support throughout this entire process, ensuring that our partners can establish and operate a successful preschool with confidence.
Sure. Thank you so much, Siddharth, for answering that. I think you explained beautifully what are the key steps that are involved. Now let's get into this. We know that Teeny Beans provides a integrated learning system, right? So we
Yeah.
would now like to discuss how is it different from the traditional preschool model that others have. How is the ILC model different?
See, the Integrated Learning Center ILC model by Teeny Beans goes beyond the traditional preschool framework by offering it is a holistic business solution. Okay, so our ILC model combines three key components which comes under one roof. So it's the combination of preschool education, teacher training institute, and after school activity centers as well. So I was telling that our international preschool program is designed for children from playgroup to kindergarten, focusing on holistic development. Then the teacher training institute we provide internationally recognized teacher training programs, ensuring that the educators are well equipped with the latest pedagogical methods. And in our after school activity centers, this component offers a variety of enrichment programs that complement the preschool curriculum, such as language learning, arts, and physical activities as well. So, this model not only provides a comprehensive learning experience for children but also ensures sustainable revenue streams for our partners, making it a truly unique offering in the early childhood education space.
Sure, absolutely. I think very nicely described by you. So, of course, we are providing, the British EYFS curriculum and now the teachers training program, which is, I think, very, very helpful because sometimes what happens is when the kids are coming for the preschool, their mothers will of course be interested in taking up a Montessori course so that they can actually handle their kids with care and handle them better, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And now we would like to understand how is a Teeny Beans curriculum internationally benchmarked. So you mentioned a couple of times that Teeny Beans curriculum is internationally benchmarked. So how would you like to describe that?
Yeah. So Teeny Beans curriculum is designed to meet and exceed global standards in early childhood education. So we are basically focusing on four major aspects, which are the British EYFS framework, international Montessori affiliations, augmented learning programs, and some global citizenship as well. So I'll explain you regarding all these things. So the our core curriculum is aligned with the British Early Years Foundation Stage Framework, which is renowned for its focus on holistic child development. Now we have recognition from the International Montessori Council and International Montessori Society as well, which further validates our curriculum quality. We also incorporate internationally recognized programs like Jolly Phonics for literacy and Peterson handwriting for fine motor skills development. Our curriculum is forward looking, preparing the children to be global citizens by including programs such as early French language education as well. So, this international benchmarking ensures that children enrolled in Teeny Beans preschool receive an education that is on par with the best in the world.
Sure, sure. That definitely covers why having a British EYFS framework is so important. Now, help us understand. You spoke about, I think, Superphonics and Rito. These are some of the programs included in the curriculum, right? So, how does this stand out in the early childhood education? If you could, take us through that aspect.
Yeah. So our Superphonics and Rito programs are designed to provide a strong foundation in literacy and handwriting in young children as well. So Superphonics program is a comprehensive phonics curriculum that uses a multi-sensory approach to teaching reading. It helps children understand the relationship between letters and sounds, which is critical for early literacy development. The program is structured to be engaging and effective, ensuring that the children develop strong reading skills from an early age. And coming to the Writo program, Writo is a unique handwriting program which also uses multi-sensory movement-based learning techniques. So it basically focuses on fine motor skills and letter formation, helping children develop clear and legible handwriting. This program is essential for preparing children for the academic demands of elementary school. And so both of these programs are basically integrated into our broader curriculum, making them the key components of our approach to the overall and complete child development program, which is also the holistic child development.
Sure, that's interesting to know. Now, talking about education and curriculum, do you think it is important to, but since you have been in this preschool industry for a long time, so do you think it is important to incorporate technology in early childhood education?
Yeah, see, technology today is a much advancing thing, and it's very important to for us to be in pace with regards to technology. So we at Teeny Beans believe that technology plays a vital role in enhancing the entire learning experience. So we integrate digital tools in our classrooms to make learning interactive and engaging. So our smart classroom technology supports visual and auditory learning, which is crucial for young children. Our curriculum is AI powered and it's supported by Academy platform, which provides mobile, tablet, and web access to curriculum applications. This also ensures that learning can continue beyond the classroom, right? In a seamless manner, be it from home, be it from anywhere else, where the student is more comfortable in learning. And apart from that, we also offer advanced management solution like the CRM systems and marketing automation tools as well, which helps streamline preschool operations and improve parent engagement. So all these tech enabled solutions not only enhance the educational experience for children, but also they make the management of the school more efficient and for educators and administrators as well, and they are very well equipped with all the things which are required for running a successful preschool.
That's really interesting to know, and I think tech-enabled a solution not only enhances the education experience for the children, but it also makes the management of the preschool more efficient for educators and administrations.
Yeah, see, today's world is entirely dependent on technology, right? So if we
Absolutely.
in the preschool domain don't keep pace according to the technology, so somewhere it will lag behind. So Teeny Beans is very focused in developing technology-centric products, and also we are working on several other aspects in the which basically focuses on the holistic development of a child.
Sure, absolutely. Now, if we speak about people starting their own preschool, and mostly we have seen that women entrepreneurs, they are mostly interested in starting up their own preschool and building something of their own. So, what kind of support does Teeny Beans provide or offer to these women entrepreneurs?
Yeah. So basically, see, this preschool industry is dominant by the female fraternity. Now, Teeny Beans is very deeply committed to empowering women entrepreneurs. See, we from the very initial planning stages to the day-to-day operations, we provide extensive support, which includes guidance on location selections, be it in the curriculum implementation or staff recruitment in the schools. So we also offer, adding to that, we also offer continuous professional development for both the educators and administrators, be it the coordinators of the schools or the center heads, through various workshops, webinars that we keep doing. Apart from that, we ensure that our partners remain at the forefront of the early childhood education. Now, we are a non-franchisee and a zero. We run on a non-franchisee and a zero royalty model. which allows women entrepreneurs to have full control and ownership of their preschool, enabling them to build a brand that they own and can grow independently. So, apart from these, we also provide state of the art marketing and operational tools to help manage the preschools efficiently, right from the enrollment to parents' communications as well. So, our goal is basically to ensure that our partners not only start a successful but successful preschool, but also sustain and grow them over time with confidence, and Teeny Beans is always there to support them.
That's very interesting to know that you're not only helping women entrepreneurs to set up the school, but you're also helping them sustain the school and grow over time. That support, I think, mostly is missing when we are taking up a franchise model, right? So Teeny Beans is always there to support. So that's very interesting to hear from you. Now, if you talk about sustainability and growth, so how do you ensure, as their partners? Okay, so you're helping these entrepreneurs open their school. So as their partners, how do you ensure that the sustainability of a preschool business, and how do you ensure the growth of the preschool?
See, sustainability and growth are core to Teeny Beans model. As I mentioned previously, we have a model which is called the Integrated Learning Center model. So, by combining preschool education with teacher training and after school programs, we create multiple revenue streams, which not only focuses only on the preschool segment, but also in other channels as well, which basically helps in stabilizing and growing the business over time. This is in our integrated learning center model, where we run a preschool, we run after school activities, after school programs, and then the teacher training institute as well. We also offer continuous support to all of our partners. We offer ongoing administrative and curriculum support, ensuring that the partners can adapt to changing educational trends and maintain high standards in their own preschool. So our curriculum is regularly updated to reflect the latest research and best practices in early childhood education, keeping the program fresh and relevant. See, updation is something which is very much required in every aspect of life, right? So based on that, Teeny Beans curriculum is also stays up to date with time as per the changing needs of the entire holistic approach of a child. Marketing, with regards to the marketing assistance, we help our partners with local marketing strategies to attract and retain students, ensuring consistent enrollment and community engagement as well through various activities which comes under our marketing aspect. This approach not only helps in building a strong, sustainable business, but also positions the preschool as a leader in the community. So wherever the partner is choosing to open their preschool, we are there to support them in their marketing activities as well.
Sure, absolutely. I completely agree with you, Siddharth, on this point that it's very, very important. Once you open up a school, the main problem becomes its sustainability. So I think you've nicely described and covered that. Now let's discuss that how should actually preschools help in preparing the children for the future with its curriculum. So how important do you think the curriculum should be? And how should it actually help prepare the students for their future?
Yeah, so see, curriculum is one of the major aspects in a preschool. So when a child basically enters the preschool in the age group of 1.5 to 2 years max, so this is the very initial stage of their learning journey. So if selecting and providing a curriculum which matches international standards is very important. So Teeny Beans is focused on preparing children for the challenges and opportunities of the future. Basically, we help them make in future they be a global citizen. Our curriculum includes teaching French and other global competencies, ensuring that children develop a broader worldview and are prepared to engage in a multicultural environment. So, we also emphasize critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication in our curriculum, which are essential skills for the future workforce. So, through various activities, our teachers are basically, which is covered in our curriculum, it engages the child in various activities which involves all these things. Now, our curriculum is also technology driven. By incorporating technology into our teaching methods, we ensure that the children are comfortable with digital tools and are ready for the tech driven world they will grow up in. So, if for an example, if a teacher is playing a song in a class, so our curriculum basically helps the student understand, like they can pause and play the songs. They can the teacher can sing along with the digital curriculum. The students can sing with the teacher as well. So likewise, our curriculum is very much focused on the holistic development of the child. So these elements of our curriculum are designed to equip children with the skills and knowledge they need to thrive in a rapidly changing global landscape.
Absolutely, I think the curriculum is absolutely modern age, used, made with the use of modern technology, and it's very nice to hear. It's not only, previously it was all boring. Now there are so many things coming up with AI and with technology. So very nicely explained. Now, if we could discuss on the trends that you see, shaping the future of early childhood education. How is Teeny Beans positioned to lead this shape?
Yeah, so there are several trends are currently shaping in the future of early childhood education, and teeny beans are at the very forefront of all these developments. So we are basically focused on holistic development of a child. We are technologically driven, and we also focus on personalized learning as well. So there is a growing emphasis on not just academic skills but also social, emotional, and physical development as well. So our curriculum is basically designed to nurture all aspects of a child growth. We see, as you are might be aware, during the age group of 2 to 6 years old, the child's brain development happens in this age group. So it is very important for the parents and also for the new entrepreneurs or the edupreneurs to understand that at this time child thinks a lot of question, and there are a lot of questions which comes to their mind which needs to be answered. So our curriculum basically focuses on everything, and teeny beans basically helps in the holistic development of the child. Now, the use of digital tools and platforms in education is becoming more prevalent. So, Teeny Wings is also leading the way with our smart classroom technology and AI powered learning solutions that I mentioned previously. There is also a shift towards more personalized learning experiences for children. Our curriculum and teaching methods are flexible and can be tailored to meet the individual needs or the specific needs of each child, because every child has a different pattern of learning or understanding or grasping things, right? So we basically focus on each child basis. So whatever the child's capacity will be, our curriculum basically focuses on that thing.
Very interesting. That's very nice to hear. I think, Siddharth, you've beautifully covered from all the aspects, the curriculum, how important it is to have a good curriculum. Then, what are the basic features what you need to keep in mind when you're opening a preschool? I think you've beautifully covered everything. Now, we're coming to the end of the session, and we'll be taking up a few more questions from the audience. So we have a question from Kostav. He is asking, how can you effectively market your preschool to attract and retain students in a competitive environment?
See, at Teeny Beans basically give you a SaaS platform called the Buzzer, where we generate leads for you. You can create your one-pager website as well, and your school's own QR code can also be implemented to that application. So, which will basically help you in marketing your school better. Also, I believe the communication and being in touch is very important. So in the application that we have developed called Bazaar, we have an inbuilt communication center where you can send automated messages to the parents and always be in touch. See, engagement is a very important aspect, so it should be through technologically driven, and it can be done from our SaaS platform as well.
That's really interesting to hear that a SaaS platform could, make a website for you, a QR, and also you're mentioning about a communication center. I think this would be very, very, helpful for the preschool, and being technology enabled, I think that would help them really. So great to know that. Now we'll take one more question. I think we have a question from Himani. She's asking, what are the key factors to consider when choosing the right location for a preschool, and how can this decision impact the overall success of a business? I think you discussed about choosing, the right location. If you could give us a little bit more light on the same topic.
Yeah, sure. So, choosing a right preschool location is very important because there are several aspects which are involved in this. So, the property that you are identifying should be in a residential area. It it is supposed to be on a motorable lane, but not on the main road. Also, the property should be easily visible to people, as because it saves a lot of cost on marketing where when your location is highly visible to the society. And apart from that, it is always a good idea for a preschool to be in a ground floor. Max to max it can go to the first floor, but not should not go beyond that. So if we are basically dealing with very small children, right? So it also comes, the safety concerns also comes with it. So we prefer identifying location in a ground floor property. So always one more thing which needs to be kept in mind while selecting a location, that there should be some space in the preschool for outdoor activities as well. The area can be anywhere between 500 to 2000 square feet, keeping in mind like how are you setting up your preschool, be it from the basic setup till the premium setup. But these are some of the steps, some of the points you might consider while selecting your location.
Sure, absolutely, Siddharth. Thank you for answering that. Would also like to understand how much area do you think is important to open up a preschool when somebody's looking to open up a preschool? If you could also mention that.
Yeah, so depending on the area, as I mentioned, right from the basic till the premium. So the person who is new to this industry may opt for setting up a preschool in a very basic model, right? So the area can be anywhere between 500 to 800 or 1000 square feet, but it can go beyond that as well if you are going to set up a very which can accommodate more students. So in order, if you ask me about the area of a preschool, it will be anywhere between 500 to 2000 or 2500 square feet as well.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you for answering that, and thank you for taking up all the questions, Siddharth, and explaining them so beautifully. So, as we approach to the end of our insightful webinar, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude and to our speaker Siddharth here for sharing his valuable expertise and knowledge. And your contribution hopefully has brought in a lot of light to the people who are planning to open up a preschool. And I would also like to thank all the participants for joining in and for your engagement here and posting these questions. Your involvement has made the session interactive and enriching for everybody. And thank you once again for everybody joining us today. And you'll get a recording of this session shortly. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And we look forward to seeing you in all these future events. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you, Siddharth. Thank you so much for joining us today.